you got
Hey
some background
guys,
noise, Lloyd?
I have some background. I wonder what's causing that. Hold on, let me see. You still hearing it? I don't know
Yeah.
what's causing that. Uh,
Is it a
uh,
child?
yes, it's
Child.
my. It's holidays here. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow's holidays here. So guys, you will hear talking. My
Oh,
stepson is in his room playing on his computer, playing with his friends. So you're gonna
nice.
hear screaming and shouting, when they get excited. So that's just what's going on. Guys, let me finish sharing my live out here. I am still sharing to a few places.
Yeah, I'm just sharing too. Let's just put that up.
So just hang with us a little bit while we do that. Come on. I don't know my just behave.
No technology's been behaving recently, so
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. This is like alrighty. You won't do that? No problems. I'm just trying to share. Just hang a bit, guys. Just sharing out here. Mm.
listen to that click, 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 and I'm like,
Yeah, that's my. Yeah, I'm typing. I'm typing away.
oh, so funny.
I'm here typing away, typing away.
That's what I
Alrighty.
wanted. That's what I wanted.
All right, let me put my phone up now so I can start to see the comments on my phone. Hey guys, we have missed you. It's been what? We haven't been on for 2 weeks, and we have missed you. Yeah, we have missed you immensely, and we are so happy to be back with the Yin Yang show. Oh, let me see the comments.
Absolutely.
I have my comments up. Hi, Benny.
Hi, nice to see you all. And sorry I haven't been available. I've had just have family stuff going on, so nothing bad, just busy. Nothing bad, busy. All right, so I'm just gonna literally set this to my page and replace original.
You have to share if you're on a group, if you're watching from my group or from Indigo's group or any other group. If you want to share the live out, you have to share from my business page. Let me drop a link in the comments here.
What's it called now, Loy?
My business. Oh, my business page is still the group. My group the name of my group has changed. I've renamed it the Soul Centered Collective. Because we are all soul-centered, heart-led people here.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
I have renamed it.
The my business Alchemist page is still. Sorry, Loy. I'm just putting a post up. Is the Divine Alchemist still going to bring them here?
Yes.
Excellent. All right.
Because my business page name hasn't changed. My business page is still the Divine Alchemist. It's only the group. So I have just changed my group to the Soul Centered Collective by the Divine Alchemist.
You'll shorten that one day.
Yeah, I'll shorten that one day.
Soul. It's just too long. I'm only pulling your leg.
Alrighty, so guys,
it's really lovely, and it's hugely important actually. People ask me to read. People ask me to read and work with them, but I really will only work with readers who are soul centered. So
that's for me too. Yup.
It is really important.
I'm relighting my dragon's blood.
I was with someone the other week, and they were running late, and they said, "Oh, you can double up with this person." And I felt like saying, "Do you know how energetically uncomfortable that is?"
Yes, that's the thing.
Ask someone to double up with someone they don't know in this fashion. No way.
I don't do that. I protect my energy. I really protect my energy. I just don't, go around doing lives with people and allow. Nope. All right, so guys,
you don't know their integrity. You don't know whether there's someone like my guides never give me doom, gloom, disaster, or disease. It's not for me to pass on. It's not my.
I don't do that either.
It's not my information to share, but I have seen people do it. And I have seen someone read as a medium into someone who committed suicide. And I remember watching it and cringing because she said 7 times the word suicide. Now, can you imagine being that person's mother or that person's lover and
That's so
hearing that
insensitive.
word
That
over
is,
and over again? It's like, no, no. So there's plenty of
that's
people who
really
like, I
insensitive.
will work with Lloyd. Who's there? I would say
Hold on, I gotta go the other way.
that. We were
All
saying
right, guys, so
before,
let's get
Facebook
the show.
changes it around. So we were saying before that I need the big arrow in front of me to where Loy is. But there you go.
All right, guys, so let's get the show started. Let
Let's
me
get
do
the show
the
started.
cleansing process. And today I am using dragon's blood. Oh, geez, sometimes me and this camera. Hold on, let me see, guys, if we can shift the camera some more. All right. With the smoke, I cleanse this place. I banish negativity, every single trace. Let the light of the divine fill the sacred space. Only love, joy, and peace shall it embrace. With the smoke, I cleanse this place. I banish negativity, every single trace. Let the light of the divine fill the sacred space. Only love, joy, and peace shall it embrace. All right, guys, so how are we doing this today again? Indigo,
one card each, hey?
Yeah, just I know. I remember. I was wondering wherever did my dice go. I don't know if you want to use the dice. I love using the dice because I love that it falls on a number and it makes it easier for us to choose.
I do quite like the emoji, Lloyd.
Well, we can use emoji. All right, guess what? You can use when it's your turn. You use an emoji. I'll use the dice.
There you go. There you go.
All righty. All right, so let's see. Indigo, I'm going to let you go first today.
I'll start then. I'll start. All right, so I'm going to work with emojis today. So get your fingers on those buttons. And it's the first person who can put up a picture of a moon will get the first reading from me and Loy. Do have a bit of echo going on here. Do you know what's causing that, Loy?
I didn't hear you.
We've got an echo. I don't know what's causing it.
Oh, hold on.
Hang on, it might be my melon. Has it stopped now?
Because I wasn't hearing an echo. Maybe it's just on your side.
I think it's because it's... Is it still doing it? No, I think it's because I have my melon open as well. That's all.
And guys, I'm going to show you my brand new deck. Carl Gray's new deck. It was actually pre-ordered. My hubby had pre-ordered it. I got it for my birthday. This is like a birthday gift. My birthday was Saturday. This was released yesterday. And you know what, guys? I got it yesterday. So this was officially released yesterday. But because I pre-ordered, I got mine in. I got it like maybe 1 o'clock yesterday. So I'll be pulling some cards from this. And this is the Gateway of Light activation. And it says, this oracle is a stargate portal connecting you with the infinite intelligence of the universe. Each card is an energetic bridge to spiritual retreats, chakras, and guardian beings, leading you on a journey to connect with the divine consciousness and receive messages to raise your vibration. So that's what this is about. These are, messages from spirit, from source, from retreats. And that is something that I know a lot of people don't really know of, like the different spiritual beings, especially the higher dimensional ones. They all have retreats. Like Mount Shasta is one. I think that is Archangel Gabriel. I may be mixing up, guys, but I know them. I just can't come up on the top of my head with them. But I'll tell you places like Göbekli Tepe, Machu Picchu, hope I'm saying that name correctly, Mount Shasta. There's a place in Tibet called Shambhala, Angkor Wat, Glastonbury, and all of these places, they all
away from you from that.
Stonehenge. Those there are a lot of places, and there's a lake in Canada, Lake Banff, I think, but there are a lot of in the Caribbean. You have one over the Bermuda Triangle. There is another one over Cuba. There are a couple portals in South America, but these are all like, high energetic places. Sedona is one. I think it's a Death Valley in the US is one, but there are a lot of energetic portals all over there. Alrighty,
I'm just going to say hello to some people, Lloyd, and then I'll start a reading with that person who did the moon. So we'll just say hello to Benny. Hello, sweetheart. Lovely to see you here. We've got a few Facebook users If you're tuning in from anywhere other than the original source, Lori will tell you what it is because I'm confused totally. Hi, Kevin. Lori will tell you where it's coming from. Please put your name at the end because we don't know who Facebook user is. So hello to Island, you're a Facebook user. Hello, Nikki. Or is it Ninny or Nikki? Sorry, I just need to read that again. Nicole, completely wrong name. That was clever, wasn't it? Moist Sweet, nice to have you here. We've had you here before. Lovely to have you here. Cindy and Susan, another Facebook user. Please just pop your name at the end and it's a lot easier for us. So the first person who actually got the moon up was Brenda. Oh my gosh, it's your day today, Brenda, isn't it? Brenda Penner.
Yeah, and guys, when you put the moon up, whenever you put a comment, please make sure that your comments is what you want. I'm going to use Jamaican terminology, John Public to see. So that means whatever you're putting, make sure that you want everyone to see, because I will, once we select you for a reading, you will be highlighted on our screens, all right?
And if you can put your name at the end, it'll be a lot easier for you. So, Brenda, we've got Spider for you. Now, I'm echoing again. Why am I echoing? Am I echoing? Yeah, Brenda, we got Spider for you. And I want to say to you that right now it's like you're this spider that's weaving this web. You're bringing together everything you know in your life and everything you understand. Things are becoming clearer for you. Now, this is not a warning because I don't give warnings, but what I will say is always feel into the information you're given, wherever that source may be, make your own decision. Someone around you is really pressurizing you to think in a certain way at the moment. And I want to say to you that you need to really understand you have freedom of choice, freedom of creation. And sometimes we have to go wrong in things we do just to see where that's going to take us. We need to learn that lesson in that moment. So don't feel that what you've done before is a waste of time. Like the spider's done, you can see that the spider's gone much wider in its web, and it's gone a bit wrong here, but then it's gone nice and tight and it's gone really beautiful near the end. So it's saying to you, do not regret the past. Know that where you are is presently very safe. You're still very important to the family. And I do want to say the mother connection is much stronger at the moment. So I know there's a connection with her with this time of year for certain as an anniversary of hers. There's a lot of learning going on with you at the moment, Brenda, but just filter through what you really want to work with, what you really want to learn, and what you want to grow with. Don't get overwhelmed because this is very easily going to happen in this situation. All right, I'm going to move on with Loy and Brenda's second part.
Brenda, same thing that's going on here. And you have the first thing I'll show you with the card. You see the amount of purple that's here, a lot of transmutation, a lot of transformation. And your card says karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. So this card, it's all about karma. It's a lot of karma. Hold on, where am I? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get my camera so I'm in it and not half of me in it. So what this card is really saying is that you have a lot of karma clearing. And guys, I'll tell you, people think karma is bad. Karma is neither good nor bad. Karma is what is. Karma is just, the repayment of whatever energy that you put out there. So with this card now, it's telling you that all energies that no longer serve you, they are being cleared up from your life. And, we accumulate karma in a lot of ways. A lot of times it's innocent. And for what I'm hearing, Brenda, boundaries with you, like allowing someone else to trot over you, allowing someone else to really run roughshod over you. And sometimes, too, it's like seeing that a situation, it doesn't serve us, but we still try to see the good in it. That is bringing karma on ourselves. You see, when you see red flags, when red flags are waving like this, don't try to paint it blue. Don't try to paint it white. It's already red. So you know what you do? You move on. But this is telling you, Brenda, that a lot of karma is being cleared up in your life, and it's time to rewrite your story. You are not your past. You are not your past. And I'm also hearing, live your own truth, live your own story. Others, don't allow others to make decisions, life decisions for you. You are the master of your own life. Master your life. Live your truth. And if anything that is leaving you right now, let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't cling to it. That's the message I have for you, Brenda.
I just wanted to add a little bit of a song onto that, because I know this song that's playing in my head, which is let it grow, let it grow, let it blossom, let it flow, like the sun, the wind and snow, let it grow. It really is about letting those things fall away and that root growth happen. And that's this time of year as well, as Loy knows, with this with the autumn season that we are in. Brenda is just saying, yes, lots of changes go on right now, and I'm doing my best to stay on track with what I want. But no, you can do it slowly and surely. Slowly catch a monkey, yeah?
You know, you said that, and when you're saying that song, Indigo, another song started playing in my mind. I think it's a Tony Braxton song. Brenda, you may be aware of this song. The song says, you know, let it go, let it flow. Sometimes things don't work out right, but you know what? It doesn't work out right. You move on. You don't stay stuck there. You move on and you make the changes necessary so that things can work out right in the future. And that's what I have for you.
When we're on our spiritual journey, Loy, we do get diverted as well, don't we? We think we're going a certain way, and we're kind of reluctant to go the other way, but actually there's great joy in that other way. So just really trust, ask those guides and angels to support you, and really, really trust. All right,
you know, sometimes
rolling your dice, Loy.
Yes, so put some numbers up, guys. Put a number between 1 and 6. A number between 1 and 6. Thank you, Shirley.
7. I want to be 7.
We're gonna have to carve a new side on the dice.
I had to get you some Dungeons and Dragons dice, because they've got up to 20.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Then. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Hillary. They were telling me happy birthday. Thank you, guys. I did enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, you did tell us. I made right fuss. I made you a little video of me singing or something. But anyway, next year you'll tell me.
All right, drop some numbers, guys. Let me roll my dice. Numbers. If you want a reading from me, drop a number. Number 6. Anyone here has number 6?
Now they're going to start lining it up now because they didn't finish right.
All righty, let me go again. I don't see a number 6. Number 1, Moist Sweet.
Yeah, the first one is Moist Sweet.
All righty.
You're a blessed lady, aren't you? She gets free reading every week.
That's how it is.
If you ever don't feel blessed, remember this.
All right, so what messages? Oops, all right. That came right out. So you have angelic frequency. I don't know why the card is not really showing, but you have angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. So come on, whatever you're being worried about, your spirit team, your angels, they want you to know that, listen, your angels are here and they're connected with you and they're talking to you. And I'm seeing dream state. They come to you a lot in your dream state and they bring a lot of messages and a lot of downloads for you. It's just because sometimes during the day, your mind is so active. You have a very, very active mind. Like, it's almost like a clairvoyant type of mind, because people who are clairvoyant, their minds, like they always say, they have vivid imaginations. I'm feeling like that is you. You have a very, very active mind, and they can really bring the downloads and the information that you want to you during the daytime. So they try to connect with you during your sleep. So I would advise you, come on, to keep a dream journal by your bed. And whenever you get, even if it's in the night, you have a dream and you get up, say you get up to go, use the bathroom, drink some water, try to write down whatever you're getting in your dreams, because there is a lot of needed information coming through to you. And remember, dreams are symbolic. A lot of times, the way we get our dreams is not the way it's going to play out, all right? And you know what, guys? I'll give you an example. And I'm not going to preach. This is kind of something sad in my family, but I'm not going to preach doom and gloom. But I just want to give you an example of how dreams work. So about 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I had a dream one night that my son got hurt. And it was like a weird kind of dream. And I'm like, what is the meaning of this? 2 days later, my aunt called me and told me that one of my favorite cousins that I grew up with in Jamaica, that person actually got shot. And I had the dream that, me and my son were somewhere and he got hurt. And when I saw that, like, I tapped into my son's energy and I was like, this is not him. This is something else that's gonna happen. And it was like a premonition. My cousin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he got hurt. So that is how dreams are. So, I'm not saying you're only gonna get those type of dreams, but when you get a dream, try to decipher it, try to figure it out, try to tap into the energy of it and see, like, say you see someone in your dream, try to energetically tap into them and see, what do I feel around this? All right, hon, but like I said, keep a journal and write all your dreams down because they're coming to you for a reason. I turn you over to Indigo.
Yeah, my sweet, you've got Tiger. Okay. There's something you need a lot of courage for. There's something you need to stand up for and walk away from. You can see this darkness behind you. I feel that there's depression behind you that you've been walking through. And I do want to say to you that you need to channel the energy of fire. Now, fire as an element is the element of doing, the element of moving, the element of change. And it's saying to you, you can't keep going the way you have done. So there's a strength you need to find in yourself. Trust your intuition. It's very, very strong. And that might be what's similar within Lloyd's conversation of dreams. I used to have premonitions. I don't pay attention to them, so I don't have them anymore in my dreams. But that's entirely up to the individual whether they want to receive those or not. What I would say is the spirit world can come much closer when you're sleeping because your logical part of your brain, the part of the brain that we shut down when we go into meditation, when we sit in circle in power, is activated. It is deactivated. Sorry, the logical part is deactivated. The black and white here is saying to you, my sweet, that someone around you is really seeing everything in a black and white fashion. Now, it can be autism. It can be some underlying situation behind this. But I know this is driving you a bit mad because you really want someone to understand what you're trying to do is for the better and what you're trying to do is for bringing light into the world, okay? Keep shining that light bright. Trust that intuition and have the strength and the encouragement to move forward. I do want to say there's a move with you, and this is going to be imminently, but the other side of Thanksgiving or Christmas, as we say in the UK. All right, lots of love there. Thank you very, very much. All right, so we're going to have to move on. So next person to
let me just tell her this real quickly before we go. She asked about Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Gabriel, he helps to bring clarity to situations. So there is something that's going on around you that you want clarity with, and he is coming to you because he's helping you to clear your mind. Come on, I'll get with you after and I'll give you some more information, all right? All right, Larry. So Larry has donated. Larry, do you have a let us know?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You go first, Loy, and I'll go second.
Larry, what do you want your cards pulled on? Do you have a topic? Let us know quickly, please. So let us know if you just want a general, you want us to tell you what we see, or you have a topic.
Larry. Vacation and love.
Yeah, he's going on vacation.
Vacation with the kids, Larry, not to find a missus.
Where's my heart there?
I'm sure I know lots of people in the UK would be perfect for him, but not in America.
Larry doesn't want to. I told him, you know what? As you said that, it is so funny. So Larry does coaching with me, and while we were on a coaching session the other day, the other person on the session, like we were talking about that, expanding his horizons, thinking outside, he has the word at his fingertips. So love doesn't have to be found in the exact spot. And what if, Larry, look at it. I'll tell you this. Me and my hubby, I'm from Jamaica, he's from the US. There was a point in time I would have never thought that I would be with someone different from where I'm from, of a different culture, everything. So Larry, you have to be open. Gotta be open. All right, so Larry wants love.
He's starting to love himself.
So Larry,
that's a good start. That's a really good start.
I have a card here for you that says poised. So this poised card is a very, very good card because you see how this lady here, and she's in her element and she's on this pedestal, she's up high. This is telling you that your life is poised to take off. Things are poised to happen for you, but there are some truths that you have to accept to yourself first, because here you have the truth be told card. So it's saying, truth be told, you have to acknowledge whatever truths are in front of you that need acknowledging. You have to acknowledge them. You can't, there are things that, you have to come face to face with. They say, take the bull by the horns. This is a time of taking the bull by the horns. This is a time of, pulling off any mask. And these could be masks within yourself, illusions that you have within yourself, regarding love. Like, how do you speak to yourself about love? Do you feel like, it's hard and it's never going to happen and things like that? Truth to be told, you need to stop thinking like that. You need to change your thinking. And you see, once you change your thinking, things are going to happen for you, because here you are, you're poised. You are poised to take off, but you just have to deal with this. You just have to, change the way you talk, change the way you think. You have to be truthful to yourself and realize that maybe the way that you did things before, the way that you approached love before, this is not the right way. But, starting by changing your thoughts. When you think of love, don't think that, it's never going to happen. Tell yourself, I am love. I am lovable. The love of my life, I am going to be with the love of my life. I am with the love of my life. Tell yourself that. And when you use affirmations, guys, don't say, I will and I want. No. Speak it into the future tense. Speak it, I am. You want a job? I have my dream job. You want love? I am in the relationship of my dreams. Even if it's not there as yet, but when you put that out to the universe, you know what? The universe is going to work on that energy and it's going to send it right back to you. So that is what this is telling you, Larry. Let me get you one quick card from... And so now, Larry, you have this Lemurian seed codes. Embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. And the Lemurians, the Lemurian era. This was before Atlantis. So Lemuria was another great, another one of Earth's golden ages. And Earth has gone through 4 or 5 golden ages already. And that is an explanation for another time. But with this Lemurian card here, you are being asked to, you are unique. You have a unique voice within you, Larry, that needs to be shown to the world. You have Lemurian energy within you. So it is asking you to really connect with your uniqueness, and you are sensitive. Your sensitivity, it is not a curse, it is a gift, because it allows you to tap into and be a more empathic feeling person. And I know that, being empathic, it sometimes it feels like a burden, but it's really not. It just means that you are more connected on an energetic level. Larry, I'm hearing Lemurian crystals. See if you can find some Lemurian crystals. But make sure, do your research.
Lovely.
Yeah, Lemurian quartz. Do your research and make sure that, for one, it's ethically sourced, and make sure that it's the real thing. All right. But I have a feeling like you getting those and meditating with them is going to raise your consciousness.
All right, so I'm going to start Larry's reading without turning a card, because I kind of can get a lot of information in already. First of all, I feel that Larry's on this ladder of life at the moment, where he's, instead of going on this conveyor belt and just keep on moving through it, you're actually learning to assess what's going on around you, assess what's going on within you. And all these little changes you're making are changing your timeline. They're changing the direction of where things are going. Now, what you've got to remember, Larry, is for a long, long time, you were projecting into the future sadness, loneliness, and not having what you want in life, because part of your journey is understanding why you felt that way. As you're unraveling these things will become clearer to you. Now, I know with your holiday is for you and your family. Please, please enjoy their time. This is a connection time. This is to do with rebuilding bonds that have got loose for whatever reason. Enjoy communication. Now, when you communicate with your children, you must listen to them without judgment, right? Remember what we say all the time is that as readers, we listen to people without judgment. You need to do this with your children because they do have things they want to say to you about how they're feeling or about how they're feeling towards yourself. Okay. Do not be frightened of this, but you need to change the reaction to the action and just sit and breathe and know you are loved by your family. And this is part of the process. This is part of the process. All right. My daughter loves me very much. She still turns around and says to me about things I've upset her with. And I can't take that personally because I need to take that on as a learning that that upsets her. I don't like being smothered. She doesn't like being ignored when she wants to have a cuddle. So we just need to go in that middle road of me saying something affectionate and kind to her, maybe making her a drink when I don't feel like a cuddle, and then going to her when I feel ready for that. So we all have different limits. What I will say about this journey of finding the one, I don't believe in twin flames, and I've totally said that before. I believe twin flames are people who ignite something in you. It's not people who turn up, they're your love of your life. That's not true. The love of your life is yourself first. When you really truly accept who you are and you've done the work you need to do, there's space for someone else. That someone else will arrive. Now, I remember really vividly when I was 30, crying in a pub, completely drunk on beer, thinking, I'm 30, no one wants to marry me, no one wants to be with me. I had a boyfriend, but he wasn't any commitment. And no one wants a baby with me. Well, I had a baby at 34. So I can show you how quickly things can change. I was married at 34 as well. What I do want to say for you, Larry, is with cells here, and it's saying that you're still trying to win that race. Slow down, enjoy the moment. I still feel, because I feel this real connection with you and my friends who go to Florida. So I am going to speak to them fairly soon, and we'll see maybe whether there's a connection of something going on there, because I keep seeing you connected to them. They say they don't know you, but I do feel that there's something going on there that I can connect you up to someone. I do want to say to you though, get someone who is well in themselves. No rescuing, all right? No rescuing. You don't need to do that. You don't need to find lost souls. You can find someone who's nicely balanced and ready for that relationship you really desire. But believe and trust. And like Lois said, it's I am, I will, it is, not I'll try. All right. Lots of love there. Thank you.
Larry said he has memory and quartz. Larry, there's a reason. You see, the crystals that we have, I'll tell you guys, people always talk about finding crystals. You don't find crystals, crystals find you. The crystal that needs to work with you. And I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. The first two pieces of crystal I had was a piece of fluorite and a piece of quartz. That piece of fluorite, like, I wasn't living here, I was living somewhere else before, and I moved here with it. And you know what, some reason that piece of fluorite disappeared for like a year, and I just found that piece of fluorite again. It just popped up back, and it's so crazy. You know what that means? At the time when that fluoride found me, it was, I needed it to transmute things within me. When it was finished doing that job for that time, it disappeared because I didn't need it at that time. And then it appeared again. So when it reappeared, it showed me that, okay, there are still things here that need to be worked on. But Larry, meditate with them. When you're meditating, sit in that position and hold peace in one hand and peace in one hand, and meditate with them in your hand. Like, yeah, sit.
So that one, and if you can, that one, isn't it? It's the second.
Yeah, you can look, Larry. Do it like this. Let me put my hand around. You see how I have it in my hand? That's what you do. All right, Larry.
And what I was going to say, what you were saying about the fluorite's interesting, because that's my first crystal that I used for my psychic development. I don't hold it anymore. I used to hold it in the circle all the time. So it's nice that we got a similar first crystal situation.
Yeah, so well, you know what? You and I are so similar, because you see how you said you don't like to be smothered. I don't like to be smothered either. I feel, to me, and this is something I'm working on, I feel like super lovey-dovey people have a problem. I feel like there is just something, there is like, you know, some sort of attachment, some sort of
I was going to
I
say,
am like
I'm very
you.
affectionate with my husband, but my daughter can't see the difference between a sexual relationship. This sounds awful, and it's not like it sounds, but a loving relationship. And she's having to go through, she's 11, she's having to understand why mummy and daddy kiss and cuddle and why mummy doesn't kiss and cuddle her. So I do kiss
Anymore.
her on the cheek, I do give her cuddles, but when I'm lying on the sofa and I've got my legs on my husband's legs, she's jealous because she thinks that that's a portrayal of love. Now, this isn't anything weird. Please do not read into it. My daughter's a very sensitive person and she can feel the energy change. So she knows when me and my husband's energy are changing into that sort of love moment, and that's what she's craving. But it's different. Family love is different to romantic love. The base of love is all the same. The base of love is all the same.
And you know what? I'm so happy you brought that up. Indigo, like quickly. Guys, for us that have children, you see a lot of times the children, we have daughters, and they see that and you don't explain to them. That is when they go outside trying to find what they see with their parents. So you have to explain to them that, you know what, for one, this is something that's going to come later in your life. You're going to find this person.
We're very honest.
There's a difference between mommy and daddy loving you than what you see being displayed amongst the parents. And if we don't address that is why we have so. And I'll tell you, I went through that too. That is something I went through too. And a lot of girls growing up go through that because they see that and they can't understand, why can't I get this sort of love? And they go looking for it in the wrong places.
Absolutely. So we've got the lovely Lisa's donated. Thank you, Lisa. And sorry we had to talk about that, but I felt like it was important in that moment. I'm going to let Lois start for you and I'll finish.
Lisa, do you have, I wonder if she has guys, when you donate, let us know what you want us to put your cards on, the energy, So just let us know.
Hello again, super hugs.
So
Thank
Lisa,
you, Larry. I hope it made sense to you. And please trust you're a very attractive and enigmatic, I can't say the word, person. So please trust, please. And if you're in the UK, I'd have set you up ages ago. I know so many wonderful women.
Let us know, Lisa, if you're still here. Let us know.
Yeah, she's still here. She'd like an open reading.
I see my sacred traveler deck in my head for you, Lisa. So Spirit is telling me there's a message in that for you. I'm gonna reach for it and get one card from you for you. And that's how I am, guys. I'm kind of weird. Like I'll be reading and I'll just see a card or a deck that I have in my head.
Yeah, I got 2 decks for me.
All right, what messages are here for Lisa? Lisa.
Hello, everyone who's there. Thank you for saying very normal for a young girl, because it does feel very awkward to even bring it up, which is wrong, isn't it? It should be open. But anyway, thank you.
All right, messages for Lisa. Sacred Traveler, messages for Lisa today. Okay. So Lisa, 2 cards flipped out the Sacred Traveler deck for you. And the first one, you have your Solitude. And it says, in silence, peace prevails. So this is saying, if I'm kind of feeling like it's weird, this energy of, I don't want to say rebellion, but kind of like a cantankerous person, like a sort of, someone who, they project things onto you, so to say. And so this card here, it says, in silence, peace prevails. This is asking you to take some time out, take a step back. Whatever is going on around you right now, it's time to be a hermit. It's time to take a step back. It's time to, get deeper in meditation. And seeing this card, and when this card came out at first, I didn't understand it. The heart of source. You need to get back to the heart of source, meaning your connection with spirit at this point in time, it's not the strongest. It needs strengthening. And the way we strengthen our connection is through meditation. Is sitting, meditation is sitting and getting reconnected with source, getting reconnected with the universe, getting reconnected with, that divine part of you. And know that you are a spark of the monad. You are a spark of source. And no matter what is going on in your life, even if people are trying to say things, trying to bring you down, trying to, all of that, you are love. You are a divine child. And so when you meditate, when you get into that state and you sit and you meditate, you are strengthening your connection with source. You are renewing that connection. You also have wise leader, and it says you are a beacon for others. You came here to shine a light. You have a brilliant, brilliant light within you that needs to be shone, that people need to see. You are a leader. And so this card is telling you it's time to step up into your leadership, your leadership potential. It's time to activate it. It's time to step up in it. It's time to, shine that light so others can follow. And know that your timeline could be somebody's lifeline. The things you go through, share the things that you go through, because you may not know it, but you are helping others. You are giving a vast amount of strength to others. When people see you talk about things and see you do things, and like, wow, she's been vulnerable. She's telling us, she's talking about all these things that she's been through. She's talking about the things that she's done. That opens up the way for someone else to step up into their power. So be a beacon, but at the same time, remember, strengthen your connection to source. You come from the heart of source. You are a spark of the monad. All right, hon? Indigo, what you have?
Yeah, well, I'm going to use some wisdom for healing cards to start with, and then I'll go on to my animal cards I've got here. So these are quite obvious in their method. It's saying change direction, which is interesting because I've been working with Lisa with the 4 directions. So it's really interesting that's popped up. Know that healing sometimes depends on the strength, willingness, and ability to change direction. Many people postpone doing so to fear or laziness, and then they wonder why they're not happy or healthy. Let's just clarify this. Lisa isn't lazy, but there is a procrastination going on. Your goal at the moment is to make one solid, effective healing choice by the end of the day that can positively change the direction of your life. It's time to clean up and clear out. It's time to find that new place. It's time to find yourself again. There's a feeling right now, Lisa, that you're feeling like merged into a situation, and you're really feeling in a situation where you cannot understand. I wonder if this is the issue. Echo cancellation. Sorry, I'm just checking my microphone. There's something funny going on. You cannot understand quite who you are and what you want, because it's like you're in this place where you're kind of merged into everything. No one's really asking you how you're doing, how you're feeling, what your needs are. It's like everyone's just leaning on you as they would have done before. And this is not good enough. This is not good enough. Speak up. Don't shout. Speak up. Okay? I feel there needs to be a family meeting. I feel there needs to be really strong discussions around this situation, and look at who's turned up for you. Now, crow energy, I'm sure you've seen me say it before, Lisa, is about stepping through that comfort zone, very much like Lori was saying about speaking your truth. Okay, sometimes we can share our sadness and it becomes lighter. Sometimes you might find someone else is feeling that way, but they're not sharing it because they don't want to share their sadness also. So this is like, it can become a perpetual situation. Shine that light so bright no darkness can show you, but have good things to look forward to. I really want to send you on a nice foreign holiday. I don't know if that's possible for you to do, but I really want to have things for you to look forward to, because right now it's just feeling like all there is vultures around. Now, I'm not going to interpret what that means, but I feel you know what that means yourself. And I want
that's why I made the solitude card.
Need to turn to crows. They need to turn to crows. Step through that comfort zone, find your voice. Please work with that throat chakra. It's very blocked at the moment. You can either sing, or you can use turquoise. You can put blue around your neck. Work with the chakras like we've done in our work, and understand that you know far more than you believe you do, and don't think you're ever going to forget what you've learned. I know you've not been in circle for a while, but please do not feel this is going to affect you. Spirit will step right back in when you're ready to say go. All right. I think Lloyd's got a little bit more to add on to that.
Yeah, hold that card up again, Indigo. Keep that card up for her.
All right. I had something horrible on my computer screen. I've just knocked it off. Some bug.
Lisa, in Celtic medicine, the crow is healing. And in Viking medicine, the crow represents Freya. When she comes to take, the worthy souls who have fallen, like with the worthy soul, she comes to take them to the Vikings' heaven. But the crow really represents healing. And this is telling you that a lot of healing is going on right now. You see, I'm looking at that energy, like the one piece of color that's in the card is the crow holding it. And that crow is bringing in, you see that color? She's infusing you. And I don't know why I say she, but I feel this crow as a she. And this could be somebody in the spirit world for you to coming through and offering healing. And I'll tell you, you see when you're sad.
Lloyd, can I interrupt?
Oh, yeah, I see.
Can you kick Brad Wolf off? He's a pain.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
As well.
Yeah, hold on. I need to block that person from my face.
You have no life, Mr. Brad Wolf. Go and have no life somewhere else.
Hold on just a minute, just a quick minute here. But what I'm trying to say, Lisa, is that the crow energy is coming in to help you to heal. It's coming in to help you to transmute and to move forward. And hold on, let me go find.
He's got a lot of fake accounts. I went through, I blocked them all, but he's obviously on your page as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to ban this person. I'm going to go back and do it after. I'm going to get on it after and do it after. So, Lisa, with this energy here, just allow it to heal you. And this person just messed with my energy. I'm so sorry. But another thing I'm hearing for you, Lisa, Lady Gaia. Lady Gaia invited you here specifically to be a light, to be a beacon, and your challenges are lessons. The way we learn on Earth is a school to learn, and the way we learn on Earth is that the experiences, the things we experience, that is how we learn. We learn from our experiences. So whatever is going on around you right now, allow yourself to really see through it, see why this is happening, see the lesson in it. And what Indigo mentioned about the sadness, you see, when you step up and you talk about your sadness, you give people the room to do the same. You let people realize that, you know what, I am sad and it's okay to be sad, because here is this person talking about her sadness, talking about, how she got through it. It allows other people to step up. And I'll tell you something, Lisa, I'm hearing this too. You see, with men don't like to feel emotions. Men don't like to feel sad because they feel like it's not right. They're masculine. They're supposed to be big and strong. But I'll tell you, when you put yourself out there, you're going to touch a lot of people. You are going to do that. All right, Lisa, that's what I have for you. Indigo, you want us to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. I want to get rid of Brad because his energy is really unpleasant.
Yeah, it is really...
I really don't mind you having your opinion, Brad, but this is our business, this is our living, and it's an entertainment thing. So go entertain yourself somewhere else, okay? You don't want to rile me, all right?
I have to figure out how to block.
It must be on yours. But he's
I have to figure out how to block this person.
Yeah.
But it's not giving me the option to ban them from here. I don't know why.
That's one of the things I'm finding difficult with Melon. But
I found it. I found it. Bye, Brad.
But he's got about 10 different accounts. They're all fake accounts. They've all got like 2 things written on them. And he just comes on your lives. He's from America. Comes on your lives and causes trouble. So,
I have banned him, so I don't. He won't be showing up anymore. I banned him from my page. All right, so who do we want to do one more reading for?
All right, let's do your dice again then.
All right, so guys, put up a number. Put up a number between 1 and 6.
I've got till 1:15. So 2 more 1-card readings. Yes, he is.
All right, so if you're here, drop a number. Drop a number.
But he also needs to be reported because that was slander.
Yeah, I'll do that. I have the thingy. I saw that on there to report, so I'm going to report it. I am going to drop. Come on, guys, drop some numbers. Drop some numbers. Let's see. When I roll my dice. Oops, sorry, I had to stop
bother me, but I want to bother him.
Let me see number 6. Tango lot. Because I have number 6 on the dice.
Tango lot. Hello, Tango lot. Lovely, lovely. All right, so you go first, Lloyd.
I'm going to be pulling cards from my Archangel Oracle deck, and this brings messages from a whole. Oops! Wow, half the deck coming out here for you. Wow, Tango, what's going on? So many messages are coming out here for you. All right, I only want one.
She's been waiting a long time, I feel.
All right. So you have Archangel Garcisa, and it says, create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet. And I have on here, you know, guys, how I was talking before about Stonehenge and all these places, and here you have a card with Stonehenge on it. This deck, I like to use the book, so I'm going to pull the book for you just to tell you some more. Let me get it quickly. And it says, you know, getting this card, it means that you are ready to move forward on your ascension path. It reminds you to strengthen your Earth Star chakra by walking, spiritual reading, meditation, chanting, or your own particular spiritual discipline. So this card, you know, it's saying that you are here to be of service to the planet. So it's time to step up your spirituality. Like whatever spiritual practice you do, it is time to get more in groove with it. It's time to step up with it. And it says this card is also a card of universal service. So you are being your mission here. And if you don't know anything about this, what I'm going to say, go look it up. Ley lines. You are here to infuse the ley lines. And for the grid workers, because we have light workers, grid workers, energy workers, healers. I do ley lines at times too, but I don't do too much of the ley lines. Like if I get a call and if like one of my spirit guys come to me and say, hey, you need to lay down some energy for this ley line or that ley line, but you are specifically here to work with ley lines, and you're here to work with the ley lines that come out of Stonehenge, the ley lines that run through Glastonbury, Stonehenge. Those are the ones that you're here to work with. So do some research on that, and also, you know, tap into your spiritual practices some more. The angels, they're going to use you to really ignite these ley lines. And to tell a little bit about the ley lines, back in the day, a lot of these ley lines, because people, you know, we lost our connection to, some of us, not say lost the connection to source, but Earth went through a dark period. And what happened is a lot of the ley lines got corrupted. They started burying people on the ley lines. They started, you know, mining. They started doing things that shouldn't be done on the ley lines, and it all got them distorted. But right now, the grid workers are here laying down the grids to get the ley lines back to what they were. And the ley lines, they're kind of like Earth's energetic field, like a magnet, Earth's electromagnetic field. That's a part of the ley line. So you are here to work on that. All right, Tango? Indigo, I put her over to you.
I just started meditation. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, we can feel in meditation we're not doing anything, but I tell you, there's actually scientific proof that it changes your makeup. I used to be a very highly stressed, quite highly strung person. And even that person there would have got, 10 years ago, would have got effing and blinding out of me, but they don't rile me that hard anymore. But anyway, I just want to say we're not worried, but we do want this to be a safe place. We want everyone here to feel safe and not feel that threatening, derogative energy. That's important. So I want to say to you, reflect on pride and ego. Acknowledge that negative pride causes more harm and suffering to relationship and to your overall life than can be measured. Notice where you're losing power because of fake pride and recognize the poison to your spirit and thus to your healing. That's a very odd way of putting things. What I would say is ego, when it's getting you out of loops, when it's getting you out of holes, when it's getting you out of things you're stuck in, is fantastic. When you're comparing yourself to others, that's when the ego doesn't work so well. So I want to say to you right now, you're going through a reflective phase, you're going through a shamanic phase of understanding who you are, reconnecting with who you are, and really finding that spiritual connection. The blue round here is saying to me that spirit are going to be communicating to you in a mediumistic fashion. Please sit quietly with your meditations and things will become clearer. Time, patience will heal, but it will also help you grow. When it says about negative pride, I don't quite know where it's coming from there, but it's like, don't feel the need to overcompensate, because sometimes you feel that you're not giving enough to people, you're not bringing enough to the table, but you really are. So just be proud of the true person you are. Step in your own authenticity, show the world what you have to offer. Going forward, I see channeling writing with you, so if you get things like poetry or even phrases come to mind, please do share them because people need to hear them. All right, lots of love there. Thank you very much. We've got time for one more, Lloyd. One
You
more.
wanna do your emoji, or I want me to roll the dice?
Let's do an emoji. So we will ask you for a buzzy buzzy bee, buzzy buzzy bee, buzz 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 bee. One of them, please.
Come on, guys, drop some emojis. Bee emoji, bee emoji. Let's be busy like a bee today. Drop some bee emojis. So drop your bee emojis, guys. Emojis, emojis. Well, I see one here. Shirley Humphreys was the first bee. You want that one? Or you want?
Yeah, let's do it. I just can't see her name.
No,
Facebook
because
user, is that Shirley
yeah, she's
Humphreys?
on Facebook. She's on my group
Superb.
because I see her in my group. All right,
Superb.
Shirley.
Lovely. Well, I'll let
Here
Lloyd
you go.
start and then I'll finish.
You know what? Enchanted map oracle.
Will be okay. Thank you very much for buzzing.
All right, I'm pulling a card for you from my enchanted map oracle. Your card. Oh, you have Dragon's Lair, and it even fell out the deck on the floor for you. Red flags, red flags, red flags. This is saying that, be careful. You may be heading, there's a situation around you that you may be heading into a dragon's lair. And if you get into this, it's going to be very hard to extricate yourself from it. So pay attention. And, as I was saying earlier, when you see red flags, please do not try to paint them white. Don't try to paint them blue. Red flags are red flags for a reason. So this is telling you, be very, very careful about your associates, about the people who are around you energetically and all of that, because you could be heading down to a kind of, I don't want to preach doom and gloom, but if you're not careful, you could learn some very hard lessons. Put it this way. So this is like a warning. This is like coming up to tell you that, hey, pay attention to what is going on around you. Pay attention to, the places you go, the things you do, because you could be heading into some uncharted territory that's going to bring some hard lessons for your heart. That's what I have for you.
Lovely. All right. I'm going to finish with a animal card. So we've got raccoon for you, my love. We've got raccoon. Now, raccoons are often given the bad name as being scamps, as being naughty, but they're actually very loving creatures. So I want to say to you right now, there's a feeling that people are judging you, but really this judgment's coming from yourself. When we judge the world judges us. What I will tell you is the moment you step out of that judgment, and instead of putting your energy into other people's business, whether they're including you or excluding you in this business, you will have a lot more power for yourself. It's to do with clearing away the dross. It's to do with letting go of emotions that you are holding on to. There's some grief around you at the moment, my darling, and I would suggest getting some support with that if you can, because I do feel the energy is very heavy when I say the word grief around you. I want to say to you that raccoons come in to remind you to be playful and not really care what other people think. Enjoy your life. This life is not a dress rehearsal. Now, I know as I say that, that there's a person that you're very close to in spirit who's of younger years, not old in their bones. I'm not going to give you anything further than that, but I do know that this person's very dear to you, and I do know that they are just sending lots and lots of love and healing your way. All right. Thank you very much, darling. Sorry, Wendy, you couldn't find the bee, but we're going to have to conclude now because I need to go and pick little starseed up. So we're going to do 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock readings from now on. And then after I pick little starseed up, I've got dressmaking. So I've got a busy night ahead. Thank you so much from myself, Indigo, from Indigo's Oracle in the UK. And
thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in to us again today for another Yin Yang show. Since I did the opening prayer, I always leave it to Indigo to send us off with, her closing prayer. So I turn it over to her.
Yeah, okay. Give me a second.
I do appreciate, you guys coming here and joining us and
it's been
allowing
lovely.
us to
It's been really lovely.
Tap into your energy. We have missed you these past 2 weeks, but we'll be back next week again.
Mm-hmm. And we'd like to say thank you to everyone who's being here. We also offer thanks to the great everlasting eternal spirit that brings abundance into our lives. We offer gratitude to the guides that have worked with myself and Lloyd today. And we offer gratitude to our families for the unconditional love they show. We offer gratitude to our beloved friends of all walks of life. And we offer gratitude to the earth which sustains us. We offer gratitude to the fire within that gives us drive and passion. We offer gratitude to the water that washes away that which doesn't serve our highest good. And we offer gratitude to the air that washes away, which allows us to breathe now and the days that were before. Remember to share love and make life lighter. On that note, I'm going to share love and say goodbye. See you next week.
Bye. Namaste.
Bye.
See you next week, guys. Same time, same place. Remember, the times have changed. So it is now 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. CDT.